Okay, let's take a look at what I'm looking at, what I'm expecting to happen if it happens. So yesterday we looked at this and this is GBP USD, and we expected price to push up, but we had this pullback here that we anticipated, and we knew that it was going to be a short-term pullback, and then price shot off yesterday night, and then this morning, boom, to the upside, took out this high here. Um, so what am I looking at? Remember that I'm kind of interested in this. See this push down here that broke structure before. I'm still interested in that because all this while since the beginning of the month, price GBP USD has just traded in between these two levels, right? So I'm kind of interested in those two areas. Yeah, I've said that before, so it's not the first time. Right. So until price breaks out of this area here, my expectation is longer term is going to come and take this out. The price needed to make a push back up, to this area here, and as well, um, just be aware of some of these things here. So you can see this zone here. So there's a supply zone here that price hasn't got to yet, right? But in that time, price has actually pulled back. So if I pull back this whole move here, this impulse leg here, price has pulled back perfectly into the 70.5 to between 61.8 and 78.6. Right, so that's fine. It did that here, touched 61.8, but then came back here and got in 70.5, nearly touched 78.6. But that's where price is now, and price is pushing back down, right? So what am I expecting? There are all these areas here. Let's get the highlight. No, let's not use highlighter. Let's just use this. So there are these lows here. The price hasn't taken yet, and you can see that interim price has just made is moving up actually. Yeah, which is why yesterday we said we were at the bullish bias. And even today, price is pulling back onto this. Right. So those are the sort of things I'm seeing. So temporarily now, price is going to continue to go up. But just bear in mind that we might be at the end of some sort of up move, right? If price comes in here. But before then, price has just come a bit down now. Okay, so this push up here, you can see this push from this low here to this high. So if I kind of highlight this again, um, so highlight from this low here to this high here, right? Um, see the move is an interesting move. Um, and now watch what price has done. Remember, we're still on H4. So price has gone that move there. And where's price sitting now? Price is in this point of interest, so it's in discount area now, which means we could see price move up. And what else do we see in that area? We see this push up here. So there's a zone here. Okay, so that zone there, there's a zone here, and price has now come into that zone, right? Yeah, so there's a demand here now, right? So as long as this low holds, if price doesn't come back all the way and take this out, then we're going to be pushing up. This low is a strong low. That's a weak high. That was a weak high. That's why I was taking. This is a weak high until this is taken, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's where we are with this now. 15 minutes. It still looks very nice. 15 minutes looks very nice. So price has come into this, and see the Asian session. Can you see the Asian session here? So My thinking is that price has taken the Asian session high and it will come and take this low. So is there something around here the price might want to come into? I'm not seeing anything that is of interest, so there's nothing really interesting here apart from this double, this equal lows here, right? So as long as this low holds, okay, even this low, because this low on 15-minute created this move here. So as long as this low holds, then we should be fine. Yeah, I paused the video for a second. Whilst we're still talking now, can you see price has come and taken this low here? It's taking this low here, right? So you see, keeps going down, but it's most likely gonna push up a bit unless it takes out that low completely. So let's see H1 what it's looking like. So there's this zone here, H1 zone. So this H4 zone has been taken, and it was also the low, the Asian session low. So that's probably why it got taken. So we're looking at this zone here. There's this zone here, but price action happening around here, not very clean. Yeah, so there's this one too here. Right. But I'm not getting in yet on any of this because what I'm actually waiting for is on the H1. Once I see change of character on the H1, then yes, I'll enter. So I was thinking that that will happen with this. So as price formed this low here and pushed back, I was now waiting for price to come back up here and take this out. But it didn't happen, so we're still heading down. I missed an entry, a sell entry from this way here. Right, I missed a sell entry around here. So let's go. So around here, I could have done now I'd have done an entry around here. So the first entry that I should have taken would have been here. So when price got to this high, this was the highest high. Then he made another high, but it was a low high. Then price now came and changed character here. So the moment price changed character here, oops. So when price changed character here, it was indication that price could be going down. So first entry was this. You see, this changed character and then came back into this area here. Right. So even if I missed that, price then eventually came back up here. Right. This would have been another entry. Missed that one. And even though I missed it, this could have also been another entry here. So this low here, this break of structure here. Yeah. Let's move this like this. So this break of structure here. And price now came all the way up here into this area here, which is a fair value gap here, imbalance here, very clean trade. This would have just been a very nice trade. Even if I went for stop loss around here, it would have been about 10 pips. Price has since then got to that demand zone. So even if we did it to the demand zone, that would have already been a 3.5 to 1. But if we carried on to this point here, then indeed we had 5 to 1 easily, right? But I didn't take the trade, so I'm waiting for change of character to the upside if price will continue to go up. But that's what I see now. I'm expecting price to go. If we go back to, let's delete this on the 4 hour. So that 4 hour zone has been taken for good reason because there is so as long as this low holds, we're fine. We'll be buying. So H1, there's this zone here on H1, which maybe where price gets to. So this is now failed. So the failed demand is a good thing as well. And taking this low, Asian session low. So price is coming here. And if we went for this whole move here, remember from this low to that high, and we're still within the discount area. Can you see? Still within discount. So price could come into here, tap here, and then take off. But so we are waiting for setup of the buy entry around the second zone now. It didn't happen on that zone. That zone got taken out, but we were not in the trade because I've not had a change of character. So I'm gonna wait until we get a change of character. If it happens here now, then we're taking off. Okay. All right. So hope you can focus on this and just follow through and do the same thing on other instruments. Euro, USD, GBP, JPY, US 30, gold, whatever you trade. Okay. All right. You take care. Yes. Okay. So let's see how this played out in the end. So we looked at this. We're waiting for price to kind of bottom out and give us a change of character, which we technically got around here. So price came down into that supply. If you remember, it was the 1 hour, I believe, 1 hour supply that we had picked up here. Yes, it was the 1 hour supply that we had picked up here. Sorry, 1 hour demand, not supply, 1 hour demand. And so the question was, as price came in here, we had to then drop to the small time frame. In this case, 1 minute, to see if I could take a trade. Now, my real accounts, I took an early entry actually, but then I decided to do this on TradingView to be able to show this. So my entry was actually here. So following this change of character here, you can see this change of character here. We pull this up a bit more. All right, so price was giving us lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and at this point here, this was the lowest price got to, and then changed character here. So price changed character here, right? There's this gap on IC markets. So price changed character here, and then pulled back slightly, but then give a break of structure here. But once price came into this area here, I I took a sell, sorry, buy. Um, so I just want to check this. So this was the initial move here from this low here to this move that changed character to the high, right? So I was looking to get in around here, just within that gap. So that's where I actually got in, around here. All right. So the stop loss was more like about 10 pips as against here. But then price came all the way, did not get to the stop loss actually. Um, this would have been ideal where to have had the stop loss. Um, and then we were already up through here, right? It actually here was still 1.69. but then we came all the way up here, which is like 4 to 1. Okay, so anyways, price price just going. If you go back to 15 minutes, or even 5, so we can see price just kept going. Is broken this trend line here, retested, and is moved up a bit. So it is possible that temporarily we'll just do this. Don't forget that there is these two areas that I'm not determined yet what's going to happen. So if price comes in here, then we're shorting again. If price breaks here, then we are definitely going to be going up for a while. If price comes and breaks this low here, boom. So indeed, price respected this low. Can you see? Price respected this low. It never eventually came to it. So that's awesome. Yeah, so it is still bullish, at least temporarily. Price still remains bullish, as it were. So we'll see. We'll see where that takes us in the next day or so. Okay. Um, just wanted to show that it does work.